Hello, this is Reza Hossein Borr. I have started a series about how to become a successful entrepreneur. This is episode 7. I want to talk today about the best use of your time. Time is the most valuable asset you have. Time means your life and what you can do in this time. The way you use your time will be the way you spend your life. And when you decide to do something, it is clear that you have to give it a lot of your time. Nothing requires all of your time, and nothing is worth giving it all of your time, because you need time for living. Even if you are in a war, you need to fight for some time, and you need some time for living, for resting, for recharging yourself, for getting ready again for the fight. No worn-out warrior will win a war, and therefore you have to recharge yourself regularly and every day and every night. You have to find out what is the best use of your time. What you can do with your time is what makes you different from other people. The reason that some of them succeed a lot is because they use their time to do the most important things that matters to them. What matters to you as an entrepreneur is achieving your goal. To achieve your goal, you have to accomplish a lot of different small goals that you have taken to achieve the bigger goal. And therefore, you have to prioritize. You have to find out what are the most important things that you need to do to really worth your time. Because your time is your life. And you do not want to give your life, part of your life, to something which is worthless. You already know that you have decided to do something that millions of other people even do not dare dreaming about doing it. And therefore you know that you are an exceptional person. And the only way that you can prove that is to use your time in the most exceptional ways. That means that you have to set priorities. You need to have plans of actions. And you have to work out all different things that you need to do every day, and those which are less important, and somebody else can do them for you. This is absolutely necessary, that you don't do everything. If you can do something more important, delegate the one which is less important to somebody else who is supposed to do those things. Therefore, at the beginning of every day, think about this great question, that what is the best use of my time today? You got to ask this question yourself every day and several times every day. When you get engaged into doing something, ask yourself, is this the most important thing that I can do right now? Is it true that the best use of my time is doing this thing that I want to do right now? You have to ask yourself this question. Responding to this question will clear a lot of different things. They clear the important things, they clear the things which are less important, and they clear also the things are extremely important. Therefore, I want you to think that when you ask this question, what is the best use of my time? You look at yourself in the mirror, imagine all the things that you have, prioritize, and then count different things, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and among them decide which is the most important thing that deserves the best use of your time. Remember this formula. Find the most important thing to deserve the best use of your time. Find the most important thing that deserves the best use of your time. This is the way that people who have accomplished a lot always ask themselves. You know, there are some people who have written so many books. There are people who have invented a lot of things. There are a lot of people who have carried out a lot of projects in a short time. They have already known this question consciously or unconsciously and have come to this conclusion that they know what is the most important thing that deserves the best use of your time. Obviously, you have a lot of other things to do, as I mentioned earlier. The wears and tears will come in life, and you have to be fit to face them. And therefore, you have to always think of how much fit you are for encountering the most devastating things. And therefore, those things, learning how to encounter them, is a part of this process. In the evening, when you sleep, ask yourself, the things that I did really deserve the best use of my time? What I did really was worth the best use of my time? Ask yourself that question. And when you ask that question, you will learn a lot of things in order to learn for the next day. This is Reza Hossein Borr, and episode 7. Thank you.